And welcome to Football Canapes for this live watch along of what promises to be an exciting match between Arsenal and of course table topping Liverpool. So without any further ado, it's let's just get going. I mean, like, there's nothing to there's nothing to be shy about, and let's just let's just get going. Let me just check if everything is audible or not. So yeah, let's start off with the team news. So here we have the team news. It was out a while ago. So for let's start with Arsenal, the home team. So we have David Raya in goal, of course, and David Raya in goal, Ben White at right back, William Saliba and Gabriel at centre half, Alexander Zinchenko at left back. We saw Zinchenko and Ben White having a bit of a tete-a-tete, in the last game against Nottingham Forest, I think it was. And then we in the midfield we have Martin Odegaard, Jorginho, and Declan Rice, and up front Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Martinelli. Of course, no Gabriel Jesus. Let's see if he's on the bench or not. He's not on the bench, so must be some sort of an injury. And of course, for Liverpool, let me tell you in advance, no Darwin Nunez in the starting lineup. He's on the bench. Of course, Darwin Nunez hit the post and bar four times against Chelsea in that 4-1 thrashing. Uh, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, and Diego Jota up front. Curtis Jones, Alexis McAllister, and Ryan Gravenberch in midfield, and Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. No Conor Bradley. I don't think his father unfortunately passed away. Otherwise, I think he would have definitely been on the bench at least. And yeah, so I mean, it's rather unfortunate for a young player who's coming through to have lost his parent, and that's very unfortunate for Conor Bradley. But good news for Liverpool is that Trent Alexander-Arnold is back fit again, and he's he's I guess ready to start the game for Liverpool. And yeah, so that's the team news for the teams. Let me just check who the referee for this match is, and then we'll get going with all the other stuff that is there to talk about. Of course, Jurgen Klopp bidding adieu to bidding adieu to Liverpool. He's leaving at the end of the season, and of course he'll be a big miss for the Reds. He's been there since 2015. Ever since he announced that he was leaving, Liverpool have won two games, I think, scoring 9 goals. Could have been more, should have been a lot more, Liverpool fans would think. And yeah, so about 7 minutes to go until the game starts, and uh, and uh, and as I was saying, let me just check who the referee is. I guess the referee information is not available online right now. So Jurgen Klopp, of course, saying that he would be leaving. He says he's running out of energy. You wouldn't have thought so. looking at Liverpool's performances. Liverpool have been top notch since the very start of the season. Of course, Mohamed Salah is currently injured. Egypt are out of the Asia Cup as well. And so he's back in Liverpool getting treatment on his hamstring injury. And hopefully, Mohamed Salah will be back soon enough. And of course, no Dominic Szoboszlai either Liverpool. So, I mean, it will be an interesting battle. Wataru Endo is back for I think I read somewhere that Wataru Endo is not on the bench either. Wataru Endo, so I don't know. Japan, I think, are out of the Asia Cup. So it remains to be seen when he comes back, Wataru Endo, and whenever he does, I am sure he'll be he'll be he'll be welcomed back into the fold. I mean, Jurgen Klopp usually talks about one of his things that I don't like is the way he talks about how the fixtures are a bit too much, how this is too much, or that is too much. So that way is, I think, addition to the squad will definitely be a boost for Liverpool, and I'm pretty sure he'll be back soon. Of course, the last meeting between the two ended in a 1-1 draw. Plenty of talking points in that. Of course, Martin Odegaard could have given away a penalty in that. Both teams, incidentally, are out on the pitch. Kai Havertz is starting. Not a big fan of Kai Havertz, and hopefully he can prove his doubters wrong. And I am one of those doubters. So let's see what he does. I think in the midfield he does make the team a little light, and with Jorginho and Kai Havertz, I don't know. I just feel that Liverpool might overrun this Arsenal side quite a bit, and I mean, Liverpool need to be careful. So about 2 minutes to begin, till the beginning of the game, and of course we'll see. I mean, uh, I'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and William Saliba and Gabriel, of course, scored the goal that gave Arsenal the lead against what do you call Liverpool, and and yeah, Arsenal's last game as well. Gabriel, last game I think was against Crystal Palace, so Arsenal have been on a bit of a break, um, and Gabriel scored once against Crystal Palace, and could have been two. Initially, he was given that goal against Crystal Palace, but in the end, it went down as a Dean Henderson own goal. Just on Crystal Palace, they are in big trouble. They lost their to their local rivals, Brighton and Hove Albion 4-1 yesterday, and terrible performance. The main players are injured. Michael Olise came on, got injured, uh, and and Eze I think is injured as well. So would be interesting to see what happens with the Crystal Palace. Of course, enough of Crystal Palace. This game is going to be really exciting. Arsenal, I feel, will be out of the title race if if they lose, and Manchester City, of course, away at Brentford tomorrow night or Tuesday morning, if you prefer, and and yeah, so I expect Manchester City to win, and if Liverpool win today against Arsenal, it will be really tough for Arsenal. I'd say they'd focus mainly on Champions League, but then again, Champions League won't be easy. They have FC Porto, and then all the big hitters are still there. So game is about to start. Let me just get the clock ready. It's Liverpool who are going to be starting, and it's Ryan Gravenberg who's started the I mean taken the kickoff, and Liverpool are away in their what do you call purplish kind of a kit, and they'll be looking to you know set the tempo uh, set the tempo up for this game. Of course, Trent. Oh, the chance maybe could have been a chance for Diego Jota, but David Raya mopped up, and yeah. So Liverpool starting on the front foot as they usually do, and Diego Jota could have scored. He scored a very good goal, of course. Against Chelsea, where he bundled past a couple of players, and barred them off the ball, and scored. I mean, there was some controversy behind it. If I mean, I tend to agree. If it hit his hand, then it should have been a foul to Chelsea, and it should have been ruled out. And but it wasn't, and it stood, and 2-0 chance for Arsenal, and offside flag up against Gabriel Martinelli, who I think is playing as a striker. No, I'm not sure if Leandro Trossard is fit for Arsenal or not. Uh, he isn't in the starting lineup. He would have been a good substitute for Gabriel Jesus to bring in, and you know and and for I mean he links up play so wonderfully well, and he links up play so wonderfully well. So would have been a, would have been a good choice, I feel, for Arsenal to you know to have started with Leandro Trossard, but Arsenal coming back as in like uh, coming doing better, and Declan Rice losing possession over there. As far as my prediction for this game, I think it'll be a draw, a chance for Bukayo Saka. He's in the box, crosses. Oh, was that could have been a tricky one. It was a bit tricky. And Ben White with the throw now. Yeah. So game, settling down. Virgil van Dijk with the clearance over there, and I feel it could have gone either way. But still, the throw hasn't been taken, and Liverpool get it away slightly, and chance for Saka. Oh, behind. Behind it goes. Not sure if it's a corner or not. Doesn't look like it. Ball went back a bit lackadaisical from the Liverpool defenders over there. Virgil van Dijk, I think it was. It was indeed Virgil van Dijk who was a bit lackadaisical. Bukayo Saka has made a good start. He's he's in the first 4.5 or so minutes. He has seen plenty of the ball, and yeah. Of course, these two teams met each other at the Emirates Stadium not so long ago, about a month ago, in the in the FA Cup, where Arsenal and Liverpool, faced off, and Liverpool came out on top, um, thanks to a Jakub Kiwior own goal, and I think Luis Diaz scored as well. So, so I mean, Arsenal are yet to beat Liverpool this season, and they'll be looking to right the wrongs of the past, or at least this season, in this game, and I think it's an offside. Plum fixtures, and of course, plenty of goals in the Premier League today as well as yesterday. I meant to say this weekend. 26 goals in 5 games yesterday, and today we've had what do you call 6, 9, 11 goals in 3 games. So this game is under pressure to deliver, and hopefully it does. So hopefully it does, and so, if you are not aware, Manchester United beat West Ham United 3-0, and Chelsea lost at home to Wolves 4-2. Matthias Cunha scoring a hat trick, formerly of Atletico Madrid, and Hertha Berlin as well. I didn't think he was that good a player, Matthias Cunha, but he's been superb for Wolves this season. I mean, after his misses against Liverpool, where he missed sitter after sitter, I mean, at least a couple, and so he's done really well. Matthias Cunha has scored a hat trick, and Axel Disasi on goal, Cole Palmer as well as Thiago Silva for Chelsea, and 1-1 draw between Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. Bournemouth took the lead through Justin Kluivert in the 5th minute, and Nottingham Forest equalized through Callum Hudson-Odoi. Here goes Jota. Passes back. Of course, three a couple of main players for Liverpool are missing. You could say three for sure. Three as well. Uh, no Mohamed Salah injured. No Dominic Szoboszlai. No Andy Robertson. I think he started against Chelsea in the league in the Premier League game midweek, and of course, I mean, any team would miss players of those that caliber. One player who's become increasingly important or potent in the last few weeks has been Curtis Jones. He scored at Norwich. Um, don't think he scored against. Don't think he scored against what's Chelsea. and I think he's been on a bit of a scoring run, and hopefully, um, he from his point of view, he'd be he'd be looking to add to uh, s- his uh, his scoring form, and hopefully he can. I mean, nothing against anybody, and just that an Arsenal would win would add to just that an Arsenal win would add a bit more spice to the title race. Arsenal, of course, last season were the front runners for most of the season, but then injury to William Saliba um, put paid to their chances. They dropped points against West Ham, Southampton, and there's a chance. Diego Jota, Cody Gakpo, there comes Joe Gomez. Cross comes in. Should be Reyes. It is Reyes. And end to end for this game for a moment. Cross header. Oh man, that was a chance for Arsenal. Not sure what happened there, whether it was a clearance or that was close, or whether there was a clearance by Virgil van Dijk. Good run down the left. I think it's a miss from that is a terrible header from I'm not sure who it is. Let me just check. It was a terrible header from Bukayo Saka. Absolutely terrible. He should have buried that center of the goal. It was like a defending. It was like a defender trying to hit the ball rather than an attacker. And I mean, um, you at the Premier League level, you tend to pay for your missed chances, and there's a chance that Liverpool will score in the whatever time there is, and oh, again chance for Liverpool. Shot! Oh, just wide from Gakpo. Just wide from Gakpo. Was it an offside? No, onside. He's asking for a corner, but it wasn't. Maybe grazed the stud, but difficult to say that it definitely did or didn't. And David Raya needs to be careful. He's been a bit hit and miss passing out from the back, and he needs to be he needs to be careful with how he how he plays. Liverpool would look to press him, and will look to press him, and any stray passes will be. I mean, will be well, Liverpool will look to pounce on them, and if Arsenal, Liverpool don't need a chance again for Arsenal. Here goes Martinelli. Oh, great save! But Bukayo Saka makes it 1-0 to Arsenal, and it's a terrific goal for Arsenal. Arsenal lead Liverpool by 1 goal to nil. Arsenal lead 1-0. Martinelli should have done better, but but in the end, all well that ends well, and Bukayo Saka has put Liverpool behind or Arsenal ahead 1-0. It was a brilliant ball by Havertz, I think it might have been, and a brilliant save by Alisson, but Bukayo Saka on hand to make it 1-0 to Arsenal. And Arsenal will be hoping that Mikel Arteta, Mikel Arteta is celebrating there, but Arsenal will be hoping that they can build on this lead and score more goals, and yeah, pounce upon Liverpool's vulnerabilities. Another chance, perhaps, asking for a free kick, but no. Referee says play on. Liverpool need to Liverpool get it cleared. So Liverpool were cut aside there. It was terrible from Liverpool, that defending, and if they keep defending like what they have been doing, they'll uh, they'll uh, they'll get their asses handed to them on plate. This is, I mean, in terms of defense, as good as it can be for Liverpool. More attempts for Arsenal, more on target for Arsenal as well. Arsenal, as the owners would be on them, uh, you know, making it happen for Trent playing in midfield for a minute. I have to say that, I mean, you wouldn't say that goal was against the run of play, but Liverpool wouldn't have felt that threatened. Bukayo Saka that had the chance, that header which he somehow contrived to miss, and let's see what Arsenal do. Arsenal, of course, scored 5 goals in their last game against Crystal Palace, but then again, that was Crystal Palace. This is this is Liverpool we are talking about, and first 15, 16 minutes, 17 minutes of the game gone, and you have to say Arsenal are are good value for their lead. Liverpool have had a couple of shots from outside the area, from Gakpo, and Jota had a chance as well, but Arsenal defending reasonably well. Liverpool looking to, you know, penetrate that Arsenal rear guard. This Liverpool defense actually doesn't fill you with any confidence or anything. They even even Norwich City last week scored a couple of goals against against uh, against Liverpool. One from a set piece, Ben Gibson scoring, and recollects Ben Gibson scoring and Saints, Romain Saints, I think, scored as well last week, and so and even Fulham scored in both their matches in the League Cup semi-final. Liverpool, of course, are through to the final of the League Cup where they'll play Chelsea. Chelsea, who they demolished, as I told you. Oh, given away chance for Arsenal. Chance for Arsenal. Oh, blocked and saved. That could have easily beaten 2-0. Liverpool, I don't know what they're doing at the back, and that 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 could have that that is suicidal. I mean, like, play very close to. Again, Arsenal are in here, and in the D is Martinelli. Should be a throw to Arsenal. It is. I mean, it was in fact Odegaard, not Martinelli. Odegaard who took the shot, and was that shot was blocked by Trent Alexander-Arnold. So from a Manchester City point of view, a good result would be if Arsenal win, or maybe if this match ends in a draw. Um, Trent faffing around there, Van Dijk with the block from Odegaard's shot. Trent with a very casual pass, and I mean, as I said earlier, was a suicidal pass. Arsenal looking fairly comfortable, um, but Liverpool have the possession back. Yeah, as I was saying, from Manchester City's point of view, a good a good result would be, here come Arsenal again. I'll come back to that Manchester City point. Bukayo Saka in the box, bad pass, and Liverpool have the free kick. So, as I was saying, from Manchester City's point of view, a good result would be if this match ends in a draw, or Arsenal win, because then they can catch Liverpool up. Uh, they know they'll go above Arsenal if they beat Brentford tomorrow, and yeah, so that way I'd say Manchester City, although they won't say it out loud, but I think they'd prefer Arsenal not to lose this game, and yeah, uh, Jurgen Klopp, of course, would want to win the title in his last season with Liverpool. He's already announced, if you aren't aware, that he'll be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. He joined in October 2015, and since then, Liverpool have won six different trophies under him: Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and Community Shield, and of course, Club World Cup that you get to participate in if you win the Champions League. They beat who did they beat? They beat Tottenham in the final in 2019, and so yeah, Jurgen Klopp would be remembered fondly when he leaves. Of course, there's a documentary being made as well. Here goes Luis Diaz and blocked. So there's a documentary being made. Liverpool are hoping to earn 10 million from the documentary, and I was reading a report today that said that Disney are looking to buy. That should be a yellow card for Van Dijk and Joe Gomez. It is, and Alexis McAllister gives the ball away, or Declan Rice wins it back, and Joe Gomez fouls marauding Kai Havertz. So marauding and Kai Havertz not usually go together, but here it is. So Disney are looking to buy rights to that documentary. This is just a rumor, may not necessarily be true, and so so yeah, um, Jurgen Klopp won't be followed all over the place, but at some places he will be followed, and would be a good watch that documentary if it gets made and is available to general public, which it will be, and so I mean, Declan Rice has made a good start to this game, and he looks up for it. He he was of course signed from West Ham, won the Europa Conference League last season, and he'd be looking to win a much bigger trophy this season. You know, with with either the Premier League or the Champions League, or who knows, maybe both, and maybe both. He's made a good start. He's robbed Alexis McAllister of possession, and of course David Nunez being shown on the screen, trying not to yawn, and must be bored, must be thinking, why is no one hitting the crossbar or the post? He, of course, as I told you, hit the crossbar and the post 4 times. Chance for Liverpool, but missed by Gakpo straight into the grateful arms of David Raya. And no, actually, it came off the defender Saliba, or one of Saliba or Gabriel. Left-sided is, I think, Saliba or Gabriel, so probably him. But but a chance. I mean, like inkling of a chance, anyways, and Liverpool did Liverpool did I mean did very well to carve out a chance there themselves. Again, chance to cross. It goes behind for a corner, and which Trent Alexander Arnold trots there to take, and Anthony Taylor, by the way, is the referee, Manchester based, or Lancashire based, so I should say. So here comes the corner, header over the bar and away from Virgil van Dijk, and Arsenal have a goal kick with about half an hour gone. If we were to talk about this game, Arsenal haven't had too much of a stress. They've been fairly unruffled. Let's use the term unruffled so far in this game, and not much has not much, not many chances, not many chances have been created which you could say have been dangerous. So Liverpool trying hard, but I mean, as I said, Liverpool look comfortable. There's a chance for Liverpool, but Raya is off his line and collects gleefully. My prediction is that this game finishes as a draw. That's what I think. But remains to be seen what happens. Remains to be seen, and half an hour gone. Anthony Taylor dishing out a yellow for time wasting to someone. Ben White, probably it is indeed Ben White who goes into the book, and now he moves away from the ball. There's no, I mean, like, it's a good Arsenal team, but I mean, it has its shortcomings as well. Like, there's no height as such, to trouble any defense or attack for that matter. I mean, like, to attack and some running repairs for the referees. Craig Pawson is the fourth official. Some communication mishap perhaps, as you know from Liverpool games, that communication between. Of course, I'm referring to the goal that was chalked off Luis Diaz's goal when uh, when Liverpool played Tottenham. We're back underway. Ball is with Virgil van Dijk. Allison so far out of his area, but again not under any pressure, so why not? And Liverpool at times playing with a back three with Trent coming in the midfield, Joe Gomez, Ibrahim Konate, and Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk on the left, Joe Gomez coming through the middle, and Konate on the right. So, I mean, interesting ploy. Goal kick to Arsenal. Gakpo claiming the corner kick, but he was never going to get that, and it's a goal kick to Arsenal, which David Raya will take. Gabriel starts the game off. But plenty of game goals this weekend in the Premier League. This is the ninth game, and by my reckoning, there have been what 38 goals in the 38 goals in the eight and a let's say third games. Jorginho rolling around like a child on the floor. Not sure what has happened with him. I'm sure he'll be okay. Trying, he made a meal of that. Jorginho, that is. And, back, Jorginho, um, winning possession of Ryan Gravenberch. Still think this match will end in a draw, and Arsenal need to be careful. They took the lead back at Anfield, and chance for Arsenal played in behind. Bad cross, bad cross. Similar position again for no, that's just a replay, and that was a terrible cross from Havertz. I think it was. Declan Rice, as I said, has had a good start to the game, and that continues with Jorginho being there. Declan Rice has the license to roam a bit, and he's he's been everywhere trying to win the ball back on the edge of the box, trying to shoot whenever possible. So he's been a positive addition to Arsenal squad. Of course, half of the season's gone. You don't need me to tell you that Declan Rice has been super for Arsenal. And yeah, so I was telling you about the number of goals that there have been in Premier League this weekend. 38 of them. Of course, the team that I support, Newcastle United, were involved in 4-4 draw against Luton. I mean, from a neutral's point of view, an excellent game, but uh, but as a Newcastle fan, it was terrible watching that game. I mean, at no point did I feel that Newcastle had any control of the game, and Aston Villa, of course, scoring 4 goals in the first half against a beleaguered, terrible, horrible Sheffield United team, and they were dreadful. I mean, Sheffield United. I mean, can't see them surviving Sheffield United and Burnley. They just concede goals for fun. Free kick to Arsenal. It's been taken. Here comes the cross. Chance. Oh, saved by Alisson. Shot from Gabriel, but I mean, it was a pretty poor shot, and well played by I think might have been Rice. It was indeed Rice. Rice's former team lost this weekend to Manchester United. They've just lost Alejandro Garnacho with a couple of goals, and again Arsenal. Bukayo Saka in the box, looks to cross. Oh dear, that was just inches. I mean, like in literally inches, and Arsenal could have been 2-0 up. They would be kicking themselves if all these missed chances come back to bite them. So Arsenal's point of view, I mean, fairly good start to this. I mean, I mean, like we're very near to the end of the first half, and Arsenal have been the better of two sides, Mohamed Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai, and Andy Robertson not being there is really hurting Liverpool. No Wataru Endo as well. Even though Japan are out of the Asia Cup, is still not here, and Iran actually knocked out Japan, and so Wataru Endo should be back soon enough for Liverpool, but not yet. He isn't on the bench, and no Conor Bradley either. His father unfortunately passed away, and so no Conor Bradley either. He scored a screamer of a goal against screamer of a goal against Chelsea. Chelsea again losing 4-2, and I mean, I know a lot of bloggers. I know them. I mean, I don't know them, but like I know of them. They won't be happy with Chelsea's performance, and Mauricio Pochettino just before the cup final will be under tremendous amount of pressure, and he'll be Mauricio Pochettino. I mean, he has spent a lot of money. So before the cup final, two games in a row where you're conceding 4 goals. I mean, that isn't going to go down well. Of course, Chelsea could be in trouble with financial fair play as well. They could receive a fine or penalties in terms of fines and penalty in terms of points, just like Everton, and who knows, maybe even Nottingham Forest. So it doesn't look good for Chelsea. I mean, like, it's been really bad for Chelsea. Anyways, talking about this game, Liverpool, I mean, camped outside Arsenal's box, but Arsenal get it away and have the possession back, and Arsenal, Arsenal. As I said, David Raya hasn't had to do much. It's been fairly comfortable for, um, fairly comfortable for Arsenal. Liverpool do look really short of ideas, and second half, Jurgen Klopp will need to have a word with his team at halftime, because this first hasn't been good enough. Not only have Liverpool not created any good chances, they have conceded a lot of chances as well, and I mean. There's a chance, of course, in the second half they could come back, and who knows, maybe win the game. I remember a game earlier in the season, they were down to 10 men, and came back to win 2-1. Darwin Nunez scoring both the goals, and yeah, so who knows what may happen, but doesn't look you know likely that, or based on what we have seen, Liverpool haven't shown much, and Arsenal have been all over. Free kick to Liverpool, foul by Kai Havertz, Anthony Taylor telling everybody who's the boss, and yeah, so Alexis McAllister, he's been a bit off as well, and he needs to pull his socks up. It's been too slow from Liverpool. Liverpool, of course, could still win 4 competitions this season: Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and of course Europa League, where their next opponents are yet to be decided. That will be decided in late February or early March or middle of March, based on the there is Bukayo Saka in the box, 4 players around him. Ben White. I mean, Liverpool have players back now, but that was a good chance for Saka create something, to create something, and He didn't. So I was telling you, a cross comes in, but cleared away by Konate. Saka, no, it's been cleared away. Luis Diaz, Anthony Taylor telling Luis Diaz to get up. Ben White seems hurt. Trod on him, Luis Diaz, and it does hurt. We are very close to the half time. We are in the 40. We have played 45 minutes, and not sure how much time has been added on. Here it comes. 3 minutes to be played. 3 more minutes to be played, and yeah, Arsenal attacking. They'd be. I mean, it it would be an excellent time for shot chance. Oh man, deflections here, there, everywhere, and there was a chance for Liverpool, Arsenal to, chance, really big chance for Arsenal to double their lead, but it was cleared away. Deflection just didn't fell there way, and Liverpool clear. Might have been Martinelli, and what a great time it would have been for Arsenal to double their lead going into the second half. That would have been put game beyond Liverpool. I don't think they would have won the game from there. They could have drawn it, but they might have won it. But I think that was game done from Liverpool's point of view. Again, Liverpool faffing around in their own box, dangerous play, and that should see us through to the first half. Oh, I mean like half time, and and yeah. So I mean Arsenal quite comfortably have been the better side in this game. David Nunez has to come on. Thiago Alcantara is on the bench. He hasn't played for 6-7 months. Not sure what injury he's had, but he hasn't played for 6-7 months, and yeah. So 40 or more seconds to go for half time, and no chance. Luis Diaz. It's in, and it's Luis Diaz who scored just before the half time, and Liverpool would be ecstatic, absolutely ecstatic with the with how this goal has come around, and you know the timing is so crucial, so crucial, that going into the half time, Liverpool have equalized. This is going to have a I'm pretty sure this will have a demoralizing effect on Arsenal. Let's just look at the replay. Luis Diaz, Gabriel trying to shepherd the ball, but Luis Diaz wasn't to give up, and he just, I think, toe pokes the ball away. The Colombian, who went through torment earlier in the season after his father was kidnapped, and actually, it's a Gabriel own goal, Gabriel Magalhaes' own goal, not a Luis Diaz not a Luis Diaz goal, but a goal nonetheless. And Liverpool are level, and this I mean is sure to have a very poor effect on. This for a team that has been so dominant in this first half. Of course, we will look at some of the stats from this game, and it's half time, and and absolutely devastating it is for you know for for Arsenal. It's absolutely. I mean, it is Gabriel's fault. I have no doubt in saying that, but my goodness, that is bad defending. Really bad defending from Gabriel. He should have cleared that, not taken any chances, but he did, and he's paid the price for it. Luis Diaz was kicking it somewhere else, but it went off Gabriel's arm. Who knows? It might have been a penalty as well, to Liverpool if it wasn't a goal. So so I mean back to square one for Arsenal. They'd be they'd be desperately disappointed with how this half has ended, and I mean, what can you say? These are the kind of moments on which seasons are built for big teams. Um, for big teams, Liverpool, if somehow they can nick a win or or what else is there? They're already drawing, or not lose. They would see it as an excellent result, given how bad they have been during this game, and so once again, kudos to Liverpool. They've been they haven't given up, and they haven't given up, and they are undeservedly so, in my opinion, level. Um, Undeservedly so. I don't say that lightly, and they are level. Let's just check out some stats from this game. I'm pretty sure Arsenal would be dominating most of these. So 8 shots on targets for Arsenal compared to Liverpool's three. 4 shots on target for Arsenal. Liverpool have had zero. Possession, Liverpool have had slightly more, 54% to Liverpool. Uh, Passes, of course, if the possession is more, so passes will be more for Liverpool, 274 to Liverpool, 233 to Arsenal. Pass accuracy, same for both. Fouls, 7 by Liverpool, 5 for Arsenal, one yellow card each, and of course on the scores as well, just one corner in the game that has gone Liverpool's way. And from this point onwards, Google says Arsenal have 40% probability of winning this game, Liverpool 24%, and the probability of a draw is 36%. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Arsenal are currently second in the table, but Manchester City are just a point behind with two games in hand on both Liverpool and Arsenal. And if this game ends in a draw and Manchester City win both the games with more than 5 goals on a net, they will go top of the table. Even with five goal victory margin in I mean combined in their both games, they will go top of the table. And if they go top of the table, I can't see them being hauled back. I mean, honestly. And just to talk about this first half between between um, Arsenal and Liverpool. It's I mean, Arsenal have been so good, and yet they're I mean yet their level. I mean. Arsenal would be kicking themselves absolutely. Um, it's it hasn't been good for Liverpool. Just one moment, and and uh, and they were carved wide open. I mean, Arsenal. I mean, I can't stress this enough that Arsenal was superb in this first half. If you haven't seen this first half, they have had so many gilt-edged chances. Not gilt-edged, but chances to put the game to bed. Liverpool have had very few chances, and and here we are. That's the beauty of the game, football. That despite Arsenal's dominance in terms of chances, 8 chances compared to Liverpool's 4, and 5 chances on target, 5 shots on target. Liverpool have had none. So despite these chances, here we are. Game is back level, and much to play for in the second half. Who knows how or what kind of an effect this will have on Arsenal psyche. Of course, the two meetings earlier in the season, one in the FA Cup as well as one in the what do you call Premier League. Arsenal haven't beaten Liverpool so far this season. Liverpool have with a weaker side as well. So if Liverpool win this game, once again looking at that replay, it was absolutely terrible defending by Gabriel. He I mean, the fact that it goes off him in the end, only I mean, like, it just adds to the fact that it was bad defending by him. And uh, and uh, and one he lets, and David Raya, could he come? They're discussing that he should, but I don't think. I think Gabriel should clear David Raya's addition to the Arsenal team. Hasn't you know hasn't actually, Luis Diaz was, I think, trying to play it to Diego Jota, but Gabriel's arm got in the way, and it ended up in Arsenal's net. So David Raya's addition to Arsenal's team, I don't think has helped Arsenal in any which way. I mean, every time David Raya makes a mistake, next thing we see on the camera is Aaron Ramsdale's face. He's trying to either hide his emotions, or I mean, doing something just to make sure that the camera isn't focusing on him. So David Raya from Brentford, I'm not sure was the signing. What Arsenal needed was a number two, who who was who knew what his place was, who was happy to be a number two, not two number ones, and one of those being an England international, of all people, who, I don't know, maybe maybe Gareth Southgate will take uh, Aaron Ramsdale to the did I say World Cup earlier? I meant the Euros. So will he take Aaron Ramsdale to the World Cup? He probably will take Aaron Ramsdale to the World Cup. David Raya will probably go to Euros. Once again, I said World Cup. I meant Euros. Will go to the Euros. David Raya will probably go to Euros with Spain as well. But the competition and the scrutiny on David Raya is not helping Arsenal's cause. Arsenal, of course, have won their last two games against Nottingham Forest as well as Crystal Palace. Both teams fighting for their lives in the Premier League, and and I mean, before that, Arsenal were struggling as well a bit. They lost to West Ham, they lost to Fulham. They I'm sure they lost another game. They lost to Liverpool in the FA Cup. I'm sure Arsenal had one another bad result. I can't recall against whom it might have been. So West Ham, Fulham, and Liverpool in the FA Cup. They drew with Liverpool in the Premier League, and who else? Who else? Who else? Newcastle. Arsenal, of course, lost to Newcastle earlier in the season as well, and who else did they lose to anyone else? Must they surely did drop points? I just struggling to recall who against whom it might have been. Um, I mean, it doesn't ring any bell as of now, but second half is about to start in about 2-3 minutes. So can't remember who else did they lose to. West Ham, Fulham, and I'm pretty sure there was another team that that they that they didn't have a good result. If you know, do let me know in the chat. I could actually check it out, but I mean it as it not coming to me. Um, they drew with Spurs against Everton. They won. Burnley, Fulham, no. Aston Villa, they lost to as well. Yeah, of course, Aston Villa was the team they lost to 1-0. John McGinn scoring, and yeah. So Arsenal are not in the best of forms either. So Arsenal would be looking to you know would be looking to would be looking to bounce back. I can't get my words out. So uh, Arsenal, I mean, like as I said earlier, if Arsenal lose this game, they are they are virtually out of the title race. It will take something miraculous for them to win the title, and who knows what next season would bring. Jurgen Klopp is going away. Probably Mohamed Salah will also move. There was chances of Mohamed Salah moving to a Saudi Arabian club, Al Hilal, maybe it was, or some other club. Um, it didn't happen, but there are strong chances that this summer, when it comes and the transfer window reopens, that Mohamed Salah could move. He just recently signed a new contract with with Liverpool, and if 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 the chance does arise, I expect Mohamed Salah to go. There were no noises from his camp that he didn't want to go or anything like that, but he stayed. He showed his loyalty to Liverpool, and yeah. So once again, just to recap, the first half, Arsenal had better of the chances. Liverpool, for me, were very flat in the uh, in the first half, and they'll be looking to they'll be looking to up ante um, in the in this second half. So let's just get ready for this second half. It's about to start. I don't think there have been any substitutions. I don't think there have been any substitutions, and second half has, of course, kicked off. So once again, Liverpool. Oh, here goes Luis Diaz down the Liverpool left. Chance. Oh, good shot, but blocked. Liverpool starting like they mean it. They do mean it. Luis Diaz has, I mean, like he's a good player. Never gives up fights. Typical South American. Alexis McAllister having a shot as well. Wayward shot, but worth a try, I guess, from that sort of a range. And he's he's been offside. Liverpool again. I mean against Arsenal and yeah. So Liverpool they would have been buoyed by this this the goal that they scored. That they scored, and they'll be looking to you know again Luis Diaz in the box. Oh man, Arsenal are all over the place. That I mean, whatever you say, I think that goal very close to. I mean, it was in the added time in the first half has had and a real bad effect on Arsenal. I mean, they look shell shocked. But I don't know whether they know if they're coming or going. And Jurgen Klopp must be delighted with his team's start. And the probabilities that I gave you from Google earlier, but but Premier League's their own probability say something else. Again, down the left. Oh, good shot, but it goes wide from Curtis Jones. It's been a remarkable start in this opening whatever we have had 2 3 minutes. Liverpool have already had 3 or 4 shots, and Arsenal, if they're not careful, they'll be if they feel they're lucky to still just be level. Um, I mean, unlucky to be level. They'd be very soon behind to Liverpool, because the way they've started, it's like they're still in the dressing room, and Mikel Arteta's words have been or our words are ringing in their ears, and yeah, Trent with a throw. I just wanted to tell you that I feel Trent Alexander Arnold's defending has improved. quite a bit in the last in the last. Here come Arsenal doing something. Interestingly, all three shots in the second half from Liverpool have come in from Arsenal's right hand side and Liverpool's left. So maybe something to look at for Mikel Arteta and his team. And here go Arsenal. They are down now. Liverpool's left. Left is proving to be the right for both these teams, and of course Champions League returns. Champions League returns this month, and Europa League, I think, returns for Liverpool next month in March. Here go Arsenal, but David Raya comes and hacks it clear. Konate clears, but Arsenal have won back the possession. Arsenal look to have, you know, they've looked like they found their head. And big role for Martin Odegaard. He uh, he is of course the captain. He's of course the captain, and corner to Arsenal. But can Gabriel make amends for his mistake earlier? Declan Rice, cleared away initially, and now again cleared away. But Arsenal on the attack. Harvey Elliott is getting ready for Liverpool. Let's see whose place he takes, and also Andy Robertson and David Nunez as well. So pace and trickery coming in Arsenal's direction from Liverpool. Looks like a triple substitution. So you think that one would think that Joe Gomez would be one of those players who comes off, and the other will be, I think, Cody Gakpo might come off, although you never know. And Harvey Elliott, I think um, it will be Ryan Gravenberch probably, or Curtis Jones. There's a chance in the box. Diego Jota just outside the box, crosses away by Gabriel, and away finally, but Virgil van Dijk mops up. Free kick to Liverpool. poor foul to concede by Odegaard. Free kick taken. It's Luis Diaz. He's been Liverpool's most you know dangerous player. Let's call it. Um, and most threatening player as well. Um, Free kick to Arsenal this time, and yellow card to Ibrahim Konate. Too much wrestling going on between him and Kai Havertz, who's got a new kind of a haircut. We in India called it Katora cut. Katora haircut, like a bowl, you know. So about 35 minutes remaining plus extra time. Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard over the ball. Arsenal need to be careful because if they lose this game, just in case, Tottenham are just behind. Arsenal could be overtaken by both Aston Villa. Chance just wide from Gabriel. I mean, it was a tough chance, but chance nonetheless. So as I was saying, Arsenal, if they lose, Aston Villa could hunt them down. Tottenham could hunt them down. 2 years ago, you might remember, Arsenal capitulated so badly. Another free kick in a similar sort of an area, but just I mean like the mirror image of the file a foul that was uh, conceded by Liverpool. This time it's Gabriel who goes into the book. Here comes that Liverpool triple change. David Nunez and Trent Alexander-Arnold is coming off. Of course, he's just returned from medial ligament injury in his knee. Harvey Elliott is on as well, and Cody Gakpo comes off, and Gravenberg, as I told you, is so the Dutch duo is off. David Nunez is on, pace to burn up front for uh, McAllister to take the free kick, cleared away by Arsenal. Liverpool, I mean, have been much the better side. Corner to Arsenal or Liverpool. Joe Gomez, who's now gone over to the right hand side as the right back, and Andy Robertson, who's recovered from who's just come back from a shoulder injury, not soldier, shoulder injury, to take the corner. Pinged in. That could have been dangerous. That could have been dangerous, but it wasn't, and it's safe now for Liverpool. Bukayo Saka is down, holding his neck or head sort of an area. Looks in real discomfort. Looks in real discomfort. He was in a battle with David Nunez, and like it should be okay. Nothing of that concussion thing or anything like that, and he should be okay to continue, but has to go off. Theo Walcott is in the stands watching his former team play, Arsenal, as is Olivier Giroud, now of AC Milan. AC Milan played Bologna yesterday. Not sure what the result was between Bologna and AC Milan. Arsenal attacking. Declan Rice marauding forward. Bukayo Saka comes inside, shoots wide. Wide. All came from Declan Rice's run, and he did really well. Crowd oohing and eyeing, but wasn't that close. Not really. And oh well, it's a corner. Deflected. It was Declan Rice to take the corner. Goal kick. Kai Havertz. Came off Kai Havertz last. If you are Mikel Arteta, what do you do? Do you stick? Do you twist? Do you say a draw against Liverpool is not a bad result even at home? But no chance for Liverpool. May not be a draw for Arsenal. Jota driving forward. Luis Diaz! But held by David Raya, who looks to play Martinelli. And here's Harvey Elliott. Brilliant from the young English player. Arsenal have made a change as well, I think. Zinchenko has gone off. Must have missed that. Well, I think it's Jakub Kiwi or who's playing. Let me just check. Zinchenko went off and Jakub Kiwi did come on. So yeah, I guess I missed that. Who would have thought? So yeah. Last 30 minutes of the game, McAllister down. What do you do if you're Jurgen Klopp? Do you say that a point is good enough? I'll take a point and then move on from here with what's to come. I think wanted a penalty. Is there a VAR check going on? I think there's a VAR check. Not sure in whose favor. Okay, in Arsenal's favor, there's a VAR check going on. I'm not. Referee is. telling Jorginho to mind his own business. Alexis McAllister is the player who's against whom the check was perhaps going on, but it's cleared and the game is set to resume. Half an hour, I mean, like circa half an hour left. I mean, Arsenal are not helping themselves the way they're playing. They are giving Liverpool, you know, chances on occasions. Like, fine if they want to play out from the back, but I guess that is fraught with danger, and if they're not careful, they'll end up paying the price for that. Oh, chance, and it's a goal. Arsenal take the lead. Gabriel Martinelli, another bad error, bad error, bad error, and mistake by Allison and Virgil van Dijk and Gabriel Martinelli has punished punished Liverpool. Not sure what they were doing there, and Arsenal are now 2-1 up. Can they capitalize on that? Hopefully, for their sake, they can. But long ball played forward, and Virgil van Dijk and Allison onside, clearly onside. Virgil van Dijk waiting for Allison to come. Virgil van Dijk, I feel, should have dealt with it. Uh, there's a slight push, or let's say coming together, but Allison, I'm not sure what he was trying to do, and I think it's a mistake by both of them. Uh, Allison's foot is somehow impeded by Virgil van Dijk, and about 25 minutes to go. Let's see what Liverpool have got in them. I think Virgil van Dijk just said to Ellison sorry for what happened, or I mean, like something to that effect. And now Taylor, Anthony Taylor. The substitutions haven't helped. I mean, like haven't paid much dividends so far. The triple substitution that Liverpool made. Um, Maybe now we will see Liverpool attack a bit more. Oh, shot just goes wide from Alexis McAllister. The chance for Arsenal to cross. The cross was there but cleared away by Liverpool. Jakub Kiwior has done well ever since he came on. Uh, I haven't even noticed him. Hadn't even noticed him. Last season in this corresponding fixture, Arsenal won 3-2. Late penalty. And at Anfield it was a draw, so maybe. About 20-25 minutes remaining. Let's see what Liverpool have in them. You could say that all the three goals have been the result of a mistake. I mean, two certainly. Maybe you could classify the first goal as a mistake as well. Um, Now, Virgil van Dijk, who was saying that, I mean, he did say he did stir up some controversy, saying that he about his contract situation, what happens with that when Klopp moves on in the summer. As I told you, I think Salah will leave as well. So not much happening. Liverpool trying to find that ball, but Arsenal defending steadily. Here comes Trossard for number 11. Martinelli is taken off the match winner as of now. Alisson Becker and Virgil van Dijk, two of Liverpool's big signings when they sold Coutinho. David Raya collects and then looks to get Arsenal on the attack. Oh, good ball played in behind, but too much space on it and it goes out for a throw. Not even Usain Bolt was getting that ball. This result, if it stays the same, does keep Arsenal's title chances, and I'd say more than slim title chances, more than slim. That's what I said. Uh, a lie, and but uh, but it puts a big dent in Liverpool's chances. You know, Manchester City could quite conceivably overtake Liverpool. Of course, still about 20 minutes to go if you add the extra time, and we've seen Liverpool. They've they've had many comeback wins. They have a corner here, which I think Robertson will take. Let's see who it is. Preparing himself for what is coming. Cleared away. Shot and oh, just wide from Alexis McAllister. He looks determined to score from outside the area today. He's had a few shots, all of them. I don't think any of them has been on target. Virgil van Dijk trying his damnedest, you know, to divert it, but it was wide. I mean, it wasn't that close, but it was. I mean, Bukayo Saka looks down. Not sure if he'll be able to continue. Something wrong with his leg. Um, let's see. Maybe knee. The bending his knee. Maybe chance for Mikel Arteta to pass on instructions. Reece Nelson is coming on, so looks like Bukayo Saka will go off. Kai Havertz is receiving his instructions. Reece Nelson, whose last season scored a, oh, it looked like at that point of time could be a crucial winner against Bournemouth at home. Arsenal were 2-0 down and then came back to win 3-2 in the second half. Last quarter of the game, they scored 3 goals. So, yeah, Bukayo Saka is coming off. Big blow. He scored this goal, but he hasn't looked his usual threatening best. So here comes Reece Nelson. Taking his time, risking a yellow card perhaps. Liverpool, won't give up that easily. They surely can't. Jorginho has been good, been decent. Jorginho, of course, formerly of Chelsea and Napoli. Konate, well defended, but maybe offside. No. The ball had gone out. So Andy Robertson, he's come back at a good time. And again, taking chances. Into the last 10 minutes of the normal time, and I mean, if and I mean, if the result stays the same, it will be a big moment in the title race. Two of the big clubs, two of the clubs who you expect would qualify for the Champions League next season as well, from the league format at least. And as it stands, Arsenal are winning this. Again, another shot by Alexis McAllister. He's had 4 or 5 shots from outside the area, and this one was never troubling David Raya. Jurgen Klopp, what can he do? He still can make two more substitutions. Maybe Thiago would have ideally wanted Mohamed Salah today, but here goes Martinelli. No, not Martinelli. Martinelli has come off. To be fair, Liverpool, apart from that mistake, they haven't done anything. At least Arsenal created chances. Again, I might be just contradicting myself, but at the start of this second half, Liverpool did have a few attempts on target, and Liverpool have a corner here. Darwin Nunez and Virgil van Dijk both up. Robertson to take. Cleared away by Arsenal. Well played, Arsenal. They played nicely over there, and now set for a counter. But since going that goal down, 2-1 down, Liverpool haven't done much. Chance, but might have been offside. Jakub Kivior, I think he might have been. Let's see. No, onside. Played onside by Virgil van Dijk. And in the box, Darwin Nunez. Oh, shot. Could have easily gone down. Gabriel acknowledging that David Nunez didn't go down, and from that, Jakub Kivior challenge. To be fair to Kivior, he does draw his leg back. I mean, two South Americans, of course. Joe Gomez is off, and Thiago Alcantara is on. First time in 7 months, Thiago is on. I had almost forgotten that he's still a Liverpool player. Without commentary, I can't sense it, but offside. Darwin Nunez offside. I'm sure it will be pretty tense in the stadium. I can't sense anything because of no noise, but it has got to be tense. Last 5 minutes, 4 minutes, last 4 minutes, and I'm expecting 7 or 8 minutes of added time at least. At least. Uh, well played, Harvey Elliott. He helped out his teammate. Again, Liverpool not creating any clear-cut chances. Good defending from Arsenal. Only 4 minutes, 4 5 minutes since they even had a touch in their penalty box. Harvey Elliott crosses, but it's blocked and it's a free kick to Arsenal. Konate already on a yellow card. That's a yellow, and Konate is off. Ibrahim Konate is sent off. I mean, to be honest, it he could have been sent off against Everton as well. He wasn't, but this time there's no doubt about that. And two yellows, a red. I mean, fairly clear. Sure which game he misses, but Virgil van Dijk needs to be careful. He is on a yellow as well, and they won't want to lose their second centre half for the game. And Virgil van Dijk, he was sent off against Newcastle earlier, and another red would mean a two-match ban for Virgil van Dijk. He actually served out a two-match ban back then as well because of his antics. So in the end, it's been a pretty dreary day for Liverpool. Down to 10 men, a goal behind, and I think Saliba got a yellow card as well for time wasting. Pings it out, but it's out for a goal kick. Dreadful. Can Liverpool get it? 7 minutes have been added. They'll go Arsenal. Could be game over this. It is. It is. Leandro Trossard makes it 3 and it's game over. Game over. Mikel Arteta goes mental and it's game over. Game over. Allison again, I think, at fault here. And what can you say? Jurgen Klopp's farewell tour has hit a road bump. I'm no big fan of Jurgen Klopp or Liverpool, to be honest. And you know, I guess I guess brilliant by Leandro Trossard there. Poor keeping from Alisson, if you ask me. And what can you say? Should have held it. There was slight deflection of Virgil van Dijk, so maybe that didn't help. Of course, that didn't help, and it's game over. Jurgen Klopp, I'm sure, would say a few things, but Arsenal, I think, have apart from that 5-7 minute spell going into the first half and after the second half, you could say that that spell where Arsenal did look a bit ropey, but apart from that, apart from that, apart from that, they've deserved it. They well and truly deserved it. Um, Arsenal fans look delighted, and so they should. So they should. About 3.5 minutes remaining. There's no chance Liverpool are coming back from this. And another yellow card, this time to Jorginho. Or Declan Rice has got the yellow card. Oh dear. Alisson has had a game to forget. Just a simple pass, not a simple pass, but a pass that he should make, or you expect a keeper of his quality to make. He just put it out of play, and Arsenal fans are, you know, waving their scarves, their flags. I personally thought that Kai Havertz, maybe Kai Havertz will get a yellow as well. This hasn't been a dirty game, but a lot of uh, a lot of yellow cards late on for both the teams, and Havertz accidentally knocked the flag out of the linesman's hand. Luis Diaz maybe still trying to muster up something, but Arsenal now look home and dry. card that could have been close from Arsenal captain. About 2 minutes remaining, 1.5, and I think when Konate got his marching orders for that second yellow, you felt that the game was up for Liverpool, and then the third goal didn't help. Virgil van Dijk is now playing up top. Havertz needs to be careful. He could get sent off. Oh, Arsenal could get a fourth. No, offside, I think, or a free kick has been given. But the time is up. The time is up. We are into the 7th minute of the 7 that was added, and free kick, and the final whistle goes, and Arsenal have won. What can you say? Well deserved by the Arsenal team, and Jurgen Klopp would be disappointing. You would have thought that when Bukayo Saka came off, there was a real chance for Liverpool to maybe get a draw out of this game, but it wasn't to be, and and it wasn't to be. Big blow to Liverpool's title chances, gives a chance to Manchester City to claw their way back, and I'm sure Manchester City didn't need any motivation, and but tomorrow they go to the G-Tech Community Stadium and they take on Brentford, and they'll be looking to win handsomely if possible, but it wasn't to be. Liverpool would be desperately disappointed the way they played today. Um, After midweek, where they absolutely thrashed Chelsea, they didn't do anything really. I mean, the goal came from a mistake. There were a few shots from outside the area. There was nothing for David Raya to do. The title race is wide open. You might say Aston Villa are in there as well, and who knows what happens going forward. Certainly an interesting 3-4 months ahead. February, March, April, May, 3.5 months, and Liverpool would be hoping to give their manager a nice send off, but this game certainly is a big blow. Mohamed Salah, if he's back, when he's back, will certainly help. And anyways, let's see what happens. But brilliant from Arsenal. Goals from Bukayo Saka, Leandro Trossard, the third one, and Gabriel Martinelli scoring the second goal. And Arsenal have their 3 points, and let's see where they are in the table. Um, let's check out. Let's check out the Premier League table. Arsenal are second on 49 points. Man City have 2 games in hand. they could go on 52 points. Aston Villa are in a good position as well. Tottenham must be kicking themselves for those drop points, and yeah, let's see what happens in the coming months. For now, I'll take your leave and see you in my next few videos. Let's see what the next video is. But till then, take care, stay safe, bye.